The trap has been sprung. The veteran Roman legionnaires are getting shanked in the back here by... Hello and welcome back, noobs and noob slayers. What is up, guys? Diz Tactical here, bringing it back again with another 3v3 Total War Rome 2 pitched battle. And today we have a very exciting battle where I'm trying a new faction as Saba, or Saba, not sure how to pronounce them. Didn't really know them historically too well. So again, most of my battles that you see me involved in, I'm going to be playing a faction I've never played as. Most of my 2,000 plus hours have been basically Rome or Sparta, and again, it's been mainly the Grand Campaign. So this 3v3 battle was very interesting. We had Shames, myself, and Struck. Shames was here. He was Carthage. He brought 2 units of African pikemen. He brought several units of Libyan infantry, which made the bulk of his force, and then some mercenary Italic swordsmen. Then he had some 4 units of Libyan peltas, in addition to 2 units, well, 1 unit of noble cavalry, sorry about that, 1 unit of Carthaginian cavalry, and 2 units of African war elephants. Now, that's a pretty interesting army that he's got here, and honestly, Carthage carried this battle hard, and you're going to see why later on. Now, we have Egypt here with his army. He had Greek giant ballistas, hoplites, quite a bit of hoplites, 2 units of pikemen, some veteran hoplites, and then 2 units of thorax swordsmen. Those are pretty solid. And yeah, so his army was pretty kind of just straightforward, and then some archers. 2 units of archers. So he didn't really go hog wild on it, and then he had 2 units of Hippias Lancers, 3 units, sorry, and one of which being his general. And then myself, I had 5 units of caravan guards. And then I had 2 units of desert levy infantry, because I wanted some wasteful infantry that can kind of pin someone down for a short being, which I also did, and also saving Carthage's infantry later in the battle. Then I brought 4 units of noble swordsmen, 4 units of Sabian archers, and lastly, a lot of my money was invested in my cavalry, which I brought the desert heavy lancers, Royal Marib cavalry, and Marib camel cataphracts. Now, we were going up against Sparta, Rome, and Macedonia. Very, very intense battle. This is honestly like a very I really hope you guys enjoy this video, because it was absolutely insane. So I'm going to go into the tactical side of things. We started to immediately take fire from the Greek giant ballistas, which was Sparta. And as you can see here, what we have is Carthage is already, I need to showcase this immediately. He immediately gets 3 units of mercenary Italic swordsmen around this bend, and Sparta, who's on the left, cannot see them, apparently, which is huge. This literally is going to be absolutely huge shortly here, because Rome, apparently holding the middle here, it just gets a little, he's getting a little aggressive with this push. As you can see, my lines, we are kind of moving up together. However, Egypt here is kind of laying in the defense. We weren't really sure why he was doing that, but as you can see, we're moving in unison. Me and Carthage are like a well-oiled machine. Now we have Macedonia kind of playing back as well. Same thing for Sparta. Sparta's kind of just sitting here. I wasn't sure if he was actually moving his men around or what the case is, but as you can see, the lines are being formed here. Now, if these guys actually get spotted, it's going to be interesting to see. But, you know, so we saw, essentially with this as well, is with the Greek ballistas, they were going to cause a lot of damage. And, well, they only disrupt the formation, but they could have definitely caused a lot of damage for our team. So, essentially, what I did as Saba is I was like, okay, you know what, I see a gap right here. And I figured, you know what, we should probably capitalize on that. So I start to move cav around. I did have some cavalry on the right side. However, I realized Sparta has 4 units of Tarentine cavalry, which I was not going to be able to penetrate there. I had to do everything possible to stay away from those, because my cav was basically everything. Now we're seeing Carthage move up the line here. They got their pikes ready. They are supported by their Libyan infantry. And they do have the trees here, which is perfect. So they are going to be holding quite well. Rome sitting in wait, ready to lay some hate down on the Carthaginians. It's honestly, I loved how it was Carthage in the middle versus Rome, the true nemesis of each other. It was very good battle on that side. Then we have Sparta and again Egypt kind of just playing defensively on their flanks here. But Sparta's definitely doing a massive extension with their cavalry, because Macedonia, from the looks of it, doesn't have any. Now, let's take a quick look at what Macedonia has. Is there anything going on here? Not quite yet. So, let's go and look at Macedonia. They have shield bearers, hoplites, just hoplites, and then pretty much just all hoplites here, and then some thorax pikemen as well as some thorax swordsmen, with some several peltas. Oh, now the battle begins. We got the Roman infantry, the Avocati cohorts slamming into the Libyan infantry. Very intense. Gonna stay away from those pikes. It's a smart move on that side. However, he is charging more those cohorts into the pikemen. Oh my, this is not good for the Romans in the middle here. Now we can see, as well as that, I send in some desert heavy lances to try to counter the giant ballistas here. And as we can see, wow, we can see Rome going straight in 2 veteran units against some pikes. That not the greatest move on Rome's part. And we can see, oh wow, we can see my cav charge here goes very, very deep. I hit 2 units of the peltas. It was a huge opening for me, and I'm trying to get those ballistas right there, and then we can see the Roman cav coming in and supporting. Then we see this, oh my god, this is the best part. The trap has been sprung. The veteran Roman legionnaires are getting shanked in the back here by the little ambush that was chilling on the side of the hill. They're engaging heavily. I can see his flanks are going to be getting a little damaged here, so I send in my desert levy troops to try to get that the attacked in rear debuff on them, and I wasn't really going to do much, obviously, I know that. And then as you can see, my heavy lancers here are doing work. They've killed 118. They're about to rout 2 units of peltas, which honestly, good riddance, because that was going to be a huge problem for me. Now, again, we still have Egypt here kind of chilling in the rear, not doing too much. Carthage just routed 2 veteran legionnaire units. 2. Soon to be 3. This is insane. They're about to rout 3 sorry, I was looking over at my guys. 3 units of veteran legionnaires. This is really crazy. Now we're seeing them fall back, which is perfect, because Sparta's now coming in. It's a 2-on-1 in the middle. It is insane to see this 2-on-1. My cav here, 131 kills. They almost got 2 chevrons there, which would have been nice to see, but my goal was to kind of try to cripple the ballistas, prevent them from firing, which is what I did. You know, that's essentially, I helped out Carthage in the middle here. He just broke 3 veteran legionnaire units, and well, at this moment I started to send my Sabian archers to kind of shoot right into the back of these veterans as well, because that was like the bulk of his force, leaving them unguarded, just their flank absolutely weak. Now we have Sparta coming in, facing against the pikemen. Egypt still has not engaged in this. It's essentially a 3v2 at this moment in time. And while my army starts to take its formation, my desert levies have routed. They were able to, however, get that morale debuff on the veterans there, which was absolutely huge, and protected the flank a little bit. So I kind of did their job. They were extremely cheap infantry. And then what I started to do here was form up and kind of taunted Macedonia. That's kind of was my goal. Is I wanted to let them know that, you know, he's not Brogy is playing as Macedonia. I wanted to let them know, you know, you're not Alexander the Great. You are not going to conquer these woods from us, you know. And as you can see, the fellow Romans now are doing a full retreat. They've essentially mounted. They just said, yeah, we've lost a lot here, and it's time to pull back. Sparta is now taking the mantle of the front line in the middle here, doing everything they can. And we got some nice skirmish battle going against my Sabian archers versus some auxiliary Syrian archers. And, well, we can see this huge line. You know, the just carnage in the middle here is absolutely insane. Just so many Romans have already been slaughtered. Just about, I would say, majority of, or like half of Rome's army, if not more, has already been destroyed. Has been wiped out instantaneously. Meanwhile, we still have Egypt has yet to get into the battle. And now Sparta's about to lose 1 unit of parochially hoplites, which, well, against those pikemen, there's really not much you can do. He's got the flanks really nice secure. Honestly, if they had Rome's archers firing into them on the sides here, they would have actually dwindled them down a lot more from the looks of it. And as you can see, Sparta's going to try with his 17 ballistas guys left to get on that. And, well, I wasn't going to have that. So I sent in my cav to try to do some damage there. And just looking at Sparta now taking up the mantle of the battle is quite insane to me. They're going to have to do a lot in order to dwindle down these Carthaginian numbers. You know, Shames is playing a really solid play, honestly, here. He's got his flanks secure, which is really what you need, and it's just beautiful. Seeing the way that he's kind of set his front line up is just absolutely astonishing. Now we can see my mercenary Maz got Marauders, which I brought 2 of those. Are engaged against some hoplites. I sent my cav in, we broke those guys, and it was time to get a nice cav charge in and destroy the remaining peltas. And, well, that's what we did. Did a fantastic job by hitting 2 more of them. And as you can see, we're starting to kind of get into a nice little melee attack here. I knew these guys were definitely going to have to fight the Tarentine cav, so it wasn't going to look good for me. Rome now realizes Egypt. Did I miss the cav charge here? It looks like I did. Egypt did do a cav charge into the back here, but it looks like they didn't really do a lot of damage. Egypt is finally getting into the battle. I'm going to slow things down real quick. Egypt is attacking up a hill against Rome. So I think that is what Egypt's biggest mistake was here, was going against Rome up a hill. Not the smartest move on his part. However, mistakes are made in the heat of the moment, especially some of these people are new players, specifically Struck and Brokey. So, well, as you can see, the Tarentine cav tried to get into my backline. I saw that immediately, set these guys up for a quick little blockade. So because I didn't want them going into my backline and punching, just absolutely punishing my my archers. So the noble swordsmen were doing a really good job against that. And wow, look at my cav here. The royal cav is just they're not doing a good at all. They have 143. There you got their first chevron, about to get a second chevron. And I know they're pinned. I know they're probably not going to win here because they're fighting against shield bearers. It's pretty much over for them. So I'm getting ready to essentially send up some spears to try to supplement and finish those guys off. The caravan guard, put them in a square formation. Not doing the greatest against hoplites, but that is what it is. The noble swordsmen absolutely massacred the Tarentine cavalry. Let's take a look here in the middle. Middle is still a bloodbath. I mean, the Spartans are trying what they can against those pikes. Shames is really doing a fantastic job holding his line, holding his flanks. Sparta's not being aggressive with those pikes, which is really going to be a downfall for them in the long run here. Not getting those pikes involved is really gonna cost them a lot, especially if they're facing against Libyan peltas. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're trying to hold the defensive line there. I don't know if they think that there's, you know, if they're afraid of the elephants. But Rome's other veteran legionnaire cohort's about to fall. This one on the hill is doing a pretty good job at holding what they can. So, I mean, it's an absolutely bloody battle here. I got my caravan guard charged in. They're pulling back. I realized no point in bothering to shoot and do this situation. So we're going to pull my general in, get some nice skid hits. And the Tarentine cav's trying to make a quick little backline here. I'm not going to let them do that. And, wow, Libya, or just Carthage is just doing such a good job holding this line against Sparta. It's absolutely insane to see here. Egypt is trying to get up this hill. It's a bloodbath over here as well. They're not doing the greatest. The his cavs also not doing great against the Roman infantry. Are we gonna see a decent little cav charge here? I guess just a tiny little decent one. Some major plays on this side by Carthage. Just really those elephants, utilizing them, attacking the Spartan pikes in the rear, breaking them almost instantly. That's just horrific. I can see why now he probably kept his pikes in the way he did, but the Spartan pikes broke instantly here. Now they're also inside my noble swordsmen, killing my noble swordsmen because they're, well, they're going berserk. Not great. My front line is kind of taking a beating here, just a tad bit. Doing decent, I think, on some fronts and not doing so well on the other here. But we do have the Tarentine cav coming in. I noticed this as it's happening, and well, oh wow, these war elephants might not be. I wish they would turn around the other way. I noticed they were coming in from my pelta or my archers, so I did a counter charge with my general straight into them, just slaughtering them instantly, murdering them all, going into the second unit of them as well, routing both of them almost instantaneously. And as we can see, the Carthaginian elephants are going to be probably slamming into. Oh my god, they're crushing oh my god, these elephants have got 200 plus kills already. Are they going to go into the... They might go into the shield bearers here in a second. It looks like they're about to be going into the shield bearers. Yes, yes, they are. They are going to the shield bearers. Oh my god, is this... Oh, they got 3. Are they going to get any more? If they could just turn and... It looks like they're not going to be doing that anytime soon. Broke instantly those Tarantine Cav. They're honestly on their... Oh my god, they did. They did. They've killed 15 already. Oh my... Oh, this is brutal. They're now just stepping on them. Stepping on so many. Oh my god, the shield bearers. These poor shield bearers. Oh no, the carnage. Oh my god, they're down to 100, 104. What is happening now with the Spartans? I really want to look over there. 94. The Carthaginians are just doing such a beautiful job here in the middle, holding. Got the nice pike formation against the hoplites. Doing such a fantastic job. Egypt's army is absolutely destroyed. Just annihilated here, just about. And what about that? They're down to 67. That is insane. My Cav slams into the rear here against the Macedonian pikemen, and it's just a massacre over here. The shield bearers are getting stepped on. The mercenary marauders are getting just murdered, or murdering the thorax swordsmen, and it's just you know, these thorax swordsmen getting shot in the rear. It's just a horrible time on the Greek and Roman front. Macedonia is about to collapse as a whole. Oh, yeah, they are collapsing as a whole. This is insane. Sparta's trying their hardest to hold the middle here. Rome has done a very beautiful job on the right side, just butchering Egypt's army. Egypt's kind of consolidating a little bit, getting in there, attacking Rome's archers, helping out Carthage, because Carthage's front line does not have a lot of guys left. The pikemen are running out of gas here, and it's not looking too good. However, we do have my entire army here still kind of fresh. We're good. And honestly, with one general already destroyed of Macedonia, it's not looking great. Sparta's general has actually had to get into the fray as well here. And honestly, the pikemen, it looks like they're about to lose. Sparta's hoplites also have tried to get into the back line to try to just cause more damage. Honestly, if Sparta had kind of kept the line going instead of going deep into the back line, they're probably... Oh, oof. Oof. Are we going to see a lot of kills here? Oh my, yeah, no, I think we're going to see a lot right here. 240, yeah, no, it's going up. It's, yeah, that's insane. They're doing a lot of damage. And then we can see my Cav coming in, getting ready to slam into the back of the Spartans. The Spartans general to kind of just put that nail in the coffin here and put him in an early grave. The Romans are down to their last 4 units. 3 units of veterans, 4 units of veterans. Honestly, those 4 units of veterans could probably do a decent work here, but my Cav is just going to kind of pull out with 200 plus. These guys are going to break. The Syrian archers are about to break almost instantly, and honestly, this has just been a absolute massacre for Rome, Sparta, and Macedonia. They're going to have to retreat back to their homes, tell their governments what happened at this absolute bloodbath, and let them know that the Egyptian, Carthaginian, and Saba alliance is strong, and they're gonna have to form another army in order to really do anything on this front. This was an absolutely insane battle to see. That Carthage play in the middle did really numbers here with this battle. It was absolutely insane. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I hope you guys enjoyed the Total War Rome 2 battles that we've been doing. This is the 2nd episode. And if you guys did, make sure you guys leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching.